Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Chicago Bulls. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Andre Drummond is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Iverson in at the 2.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Artest the pass to Lanier. Over Drummond. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Now here's Booker. No good on the triple. Iverson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Faried. No good that time. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Iverson against Booker. And he banks in the layup.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Now Iverson. Faried, high post. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 17-footer. Leonard, no luck. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander against Artest. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Drummond. It's good.
Drummond simply able to take on the tough defense and finish through contact because of his brute strength.
First team foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one.
think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Artest. There's the pick. Pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lanier. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Lanier's got his second bucket of the night.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 5. Back to Dort. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Drummond had a hand on it. Leonard looking over the floor. Lanier, that's good. Lanier's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Fareed. Scoreless thus far. And here's Iverson outside. Drills it from outside.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Here's Leonard. Booker outside. And stolen by Drummond. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from 11. The shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Iverson against Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Fareed. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
It's Dort on the wing. Back to Iverson. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Iverson, the master of the and one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
Iverson, shooting 1.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
Now here's Booker, and there's the drive. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got his second bucket tonight.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Iverson. Floats one, and the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Hayes, bounce pass. It's tipped, and he recovers it. And that one, good. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard. Oklahoma City trailing. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. No scoring in this one. Iverson against Booker. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pass to Hayes. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the shot goes in from Lanier. Lanier's got 8 points.
Yeah, Bob Lanier's so active on the glass. Got to love that. I mean, he's got a long body, knows how to use it well to get those second chance opportunities.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Bulls on D. They lead by 4. Banchero with the screen. Iverson kicks to Holiday. Banchero is screen for Holiday. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Chicago with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back the wall. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Holiday against Hudson. Hayes up top. Outside Leonard. Back to Hayes. Doubled by Iverson. Chicago needs to get a shot off. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
So for the Bulls, LaMelo Ball comes in for Hayes. And it's Goodrich in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
The Thunder with another miss. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Hudson down low. Won't. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Here's O'Neal. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
1 shot.
That's good from O'Neal.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Outside, ball. Pass to Hudson. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 4.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Morant surveying the D. Driving in. And Ball with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Back to O'Neal. It's deflected and taken away by Wallace. Goodrich dishes the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
1:53 left in the first quarter. Morant with it. He has yet to score. Pass to Banchero. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Iverson. That one doesn't go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Goodrich passes to Hudson. Morant against Wall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We'll get Jermaine O'Neal. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Wall.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. 1:11 left to play here in the first. Iverson, right side. Pass to O'Neal. Morant with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Ball, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. There's Iverson. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2. Gail Goodrich picks one up.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Chicago leading. Pass to Goodrich. Ball against Banchero. Ball kicks to Goodrich. The shot's good.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Up top, Morant, covered by Wall. And it's Morant missing. Ball dishes to Wall. Back to Ball. The tray. Doesn't get it to drop for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Thunder trailing by 3. Artest is out there with Hayes. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Lanier in its center. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
You know, I mean, heck, Iverson just out there doing what he does best, scoring the rock. And the defense hasn't had much of an answer, pun intended.
Now here's Leonard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Booker with no one around. Outside for Artest. Pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Here's Lanier. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Booker, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Drummond.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
From the line, Booker, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Drummond. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Booker the pass to Leonard. Outside Artest. Booker outside. To the middle. Here's Lanier, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Iverson. Chicago grabs the miss. Leonard finds Booker. Screen by Leonard. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
One more time for your junior bubble.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Iverson outside. In the corner, Drummond with it. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Iverson. It's tipped, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Leonard. 10 points for him. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and it's off the back rim, no good. Thunder trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Iverson. Here's Drummond. A stupendous finish in traffic. Drummond's got 9.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Pass to Lanier. Outside Artest. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And he makes good on the late. And the Bulls lead by 5. And so here is Oklahoma City. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a basket. Drummond with a screen on Artest. Dort. No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 5. Booker dishes to Leonard. Hayes with the screen for Leonard. Booker looking around. Booker taking the hit.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside. Leonard with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Artest. Pass to Hayes. That one falls. Hayes has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Ron Artest, a willing passer, does a good job that time of surveying the floor and making the right play.
Drummond with a screen on Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go that time. Now Leonard. He's got 10. Pass to Lanier. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, the star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Here's Leonard. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard sets a screen for Hayes. Shot clock at 3. Pass to Artest. Fires from way outside. It's Drummond with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Fareed. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Hayes. To the inside. Leonard draws the double. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
First free throw is good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Nenê is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Thunder trailing by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Booker against Iverson. And they double up Iverson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Leonard. Top of the key, Booker. The 3. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Booker. And that's 13 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Ball getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 13. Pass to Booker. From past the arc. Rebound by Nenê. Thunder trailing by 9. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5, and the shot goes in.
Sinking these mid-range J's, Allen Iverson.
Iverson's gone 5 of 11 from the field. Hayes with it, guarded by Nenê. With the shot. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 6 here in this quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Nenê outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Here's Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Outside our test. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. So look for Oklahoma City. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Andre Drummond. Holiday comes in for Dort. And it's John Morant in for Allen Iverson. Thunder trailing by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Nenê. Holiday to the paint. Here's Banchero. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Banchero's got his first bucket in this one. Pass the ball. Here's Hudson, guarded by Holiday. Hudson the pass to Wall. Shot clock at 5. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Pass to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now Banchero. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Banchero a screen on Booker. Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. Chicago leading by 7. Inside, stolen by Nenê. Pass to Holiday. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night.
Not a whole lot the defense can do there. I mean, Holiday just staying within himself, under control, despite the aggressive coverage.
Ball, a screen on Holiday. Three-pointer. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Banchero, a screen for Holiday. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Pass the ball. And again, Chicago turns it over. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Nenê. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Morant outside. Holiday, a screen on Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
And he knocks down the first one.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. He doesn't get the second one. Chicago leading by 7. Going inside. Count it. Good. Hudson's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
In a 3-level score, that time SGA takes it all the way.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Bulls lead by 7. Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 7-point differential. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Kenneth Faried, Allen Iverson out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Home in the paint. Dort passes to Faried.
Oh, yes, sir.
Come on, bring it. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Leonard. The Thunder making the shot. And here's Booker from the arc. Kenneth Faried pulls it in. Faried's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Drummond. And Faried kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with the ball. Faried a screen on Artest. Dort passes to Iverson. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Booker with it. Iverson picks him up. A 3-ball. The Thunder pull it in.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Faried a screen on Leonard. Down low. And Faried throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Hayes up top. Kicks it out to Booker. And stolen by Iverson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Iverson's got 17 now.
Great anticipation on the steal. And once he's on the break, Iverson, hard to stop. Actually, unstoppable. He's got lightning speed and great finishing ability.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Drummond. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drummond with it. And stolen by Booker. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Lanier, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now here's Leonard. Clock at 6. To end the drought. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Leonard calm and composed in the face of good defense.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Time to make some noise.
Iverson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fareed outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Drummond. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Artest. Now here's Leonard. Here's Artest. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Booker. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Good on the triple. Dort's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Leonard finds Booker. And here's Artest. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Second chance effort. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Andre Drummond.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Booker against Iverson. And here's Leonard. He's got 16. Artest the pass to Leonard. Over Iverson. And it's Leonard missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. For the time. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
The first free throw is good. Nenê, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And it's tied up with that one. Chicago with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Leonard. Booker outside. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Leonard. 16 points for him. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lanier. That's good.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Lanier's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets in 8 attempts. Nenê finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Hayes, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Iverson with the bucket.
Skilled in so many ways. The floater is just one of a number of slick shots Iverson has up his sleeve.
Booker against Iverson. It's Hayes, top of the key. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Hayes has got 8 points. Oklahoma City trailing. Iverson outside.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Shooting for OKC, Iverson. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Drummond's checked in for Oklahoma City. Banchero comes in for Fareed. And both free throws good for Iverson. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Chicago. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. Nenê, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Holiday comes in for Dort. And it's Morant in for Allen Iverson. Morant against Wall. Pass to Hudson. Down low. Knocked away. Stolen by Nenê. Morant with it. He's picked up by Wall. And finished off by Banchero.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league. And we're starting to see signs of it already.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight. And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Goodrich passes the ball. No one covering. And so here is Oklahoma City. They lead by 1. Pass to Morant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Wall passes to Wallace. Wall sets a screen for Wallace. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the 3. The Thunder leading by 3. Morant outside. Five to shoot. From 17 feet out. Rebound by Wallace. Here's Chicago. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. Again, ball missing. Ball's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Ben Carroll. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Now here's Wall. To the paint. It's tipped. Taken away by Nenê. Holiday against Hudson. Holiday the pass to Banchero. Here's Nenê. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Muscle Nenê brings on both ends. Man, he knows how to use it, too. A guy you don't want to fool around with at all.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 6. Ball with the bounce pass. Ball against Banchero. To the middle. Here's Wallace. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Wallace has got his second basket of the night.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Morant right side. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Ball against Banchero. 14 feet away. Ball kicks to Hudson. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Goodrich against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Holiday. Kicks it out to Banchero. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 6. Inside. Here's Ball. Plays it up off the glass. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Outside Holiday. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here is Wall. Pass to Wallace. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hudson. Wallace with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Goodrich. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Thunder. They're up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Artest. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Booker. Then there's Hayes, and it's Lanier in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Thunder foul. Drummond. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Booker. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Booker. The Thunder leading by 3. Iverson with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Devin Booker.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Free throw good, Iverson. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 15 points for Devin Booker.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Iverson against Booker. Fires it up. Here's Fareed. And the dunk by Fareed.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Oklahoma City.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Iverson, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Iverson's got 24.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Leonard on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Artest against Dort. Artest the pass to Lanier. And Fareed comes to help. Here's Artest. And he converts the layup.
Artest making his case inside.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Leonard. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Leonard.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
With the floater, nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Iverson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets that one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Booker over Iverson. Booker going to work inside.
This is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer who doesn't take any possessions off.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. And Hayes throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Line for the Thunder, Iverson. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Iverson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so here is Chicago. They've held a 12-point lead early. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Fareed's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Iverson passes to Fareed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
You know, Fareed is a highly energetic player who takes good shots. I like to see him improve on his defense moving forward.
Free throw good from Kenneth Fareed. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Offensive rebound. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's one in, defended by Drummond. Booker in the corner, and stolen by Iverson.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Dort passes to Iverson. Back to Dort. Gilgeous Alexander with it. And the rejection by Leonard. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. Pass to Fareed. And finished off by Fareed.
Nice find by Gilgeous Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Bulls trail by 3. Leonard the pass to Artest. Back to Leonard. Now here's Hayes. Here's Lanier. 6 on the shot clock. Over Drummond. And the Bulls with another miss. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Dort kicks to Iverson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's tough. But sometimes it seems Iverson prefers knocking down the contested jump shots just to toy with the defense on occasion.
Iverson, 1 shot.
Free throw good. Iverson. Here's Booker. One more assist. Clark. He'll have a double-double.
They've relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense, and he's doing a nice job of it.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside Leonard. Pass to Booker. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Here's Hayes. Hits it from three-point range. Hayes has got 7 now in this quarter.
He is just so confident. Elvin Hayes, a phenomenal scorer.
Booker against Iverson. To the paint. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And here's Leonard. Over Gilgeous Alexander. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Leonard.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Fareed the pass to Dort. Pass to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Double team on Gilgeous Alexander. And that one good.
Alexander.
Now Leonard. ferocity inside by Leonard.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great tee that time from Leonard. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a one-point game. Door to screen on Booker. Iverson outside. Over Booker. And it's Iverson missing. Leonard against Iverson. Now here's Leonard. Booker outside to take the lead. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down. Faried's Dort passes to Iverson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Drummond. Up and in on the layup. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needing a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
Timeout.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. He's checked in for the Bulls. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Banchero's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Iverson against Booker. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here's Leonard from three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's Iverson. And taken away by Wallace. On the drive, Booker to take the lead. The Thunder pull it in. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Iverson. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Booker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Well, they've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Booker kicks to Hayes. Off target from outside. Dort passes to Iverson. Drummond with a screen on Artest. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's a good screen. The 3 from Iverson. It's good from beyond the arc.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Artest. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see here?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Banchero with screen on Leonard. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Drummond sets the screen for Banchero. A 3-pointer off the mark. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Iverson with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
15 foul. Iverson at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Iverson.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game. He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.